Okay, this segment is airing after our conversation with none other than Chelsea Peretti. And in that segment, we found ourselves talking about bear attacks.
Quite irresponsibly.
Very irresponsibly.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
We're here to clear the air, which is that no one in this studio, especially Chelsea Peretti, but including myself, is an expert on what to do in a bear attack. We started saying some shit, but anybody who's tuning into Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend to know how to survive in the woods is a fool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And no one should be listening to us.
And keep in mind, no lawyers contacted us. We, even ourselves, were like, this is ridiculous. We're going to get someone killed.
Yeah, we are doing this because of our conscience. We just want to make sure that, collective, the three of us together have one conscience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you really read all those books on bear attacks?
I have read a lot on bear attacks, but do I remember with great authority what to do and what not to do? No, I don't.
Do you think anybody knows?
No, see, but that's just what the bears want you to think. You know what I mean?
I think the bears are also online putting out a lot of misinformation.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
They've got a Russian server farm working for them.
They're typing on a computer.
Grizzly bears love that whole thing of just lie down in front of the grizzly and we won't bother you. That's right. That's grizzlies sitting at computers putting that out there.
The best way to avoid a bear attack is to lather yourself in gravy and lie down in front of a bear.
Bring a gravy boat. Pour the gravy on you. Lay down on a large platter with an onion in your mouth and lay still for the bear. Signed, I am not a bear. So I don't know what to do in a bear attack. And we have a producer on the show. She's a researcher. Jen Samples does an amazing job. And she claims to know, but she said, she texted in when we were talking to Chelsea Peretti, and she said, if you see a black bear attack, which sounded crazy to me because it sounded like the black bear could be 6 miles away on a far ridge, smelling a dandelion, and your job is to race over there and start punching it.
Jen Samples does, she goes hiking and like every weekend, she's always doing outdoor stuff, always camping. And she texted me during the Chelsea Peretti thing saying, if you see a black bear attack, we can get her on the phone. Should we get her on the phone?
Yeah, get her on the phone.
All right. Yeah, let's call her up.
So my question is...
What if it's a bear on the other line?
Yeah.
Big bear.
No, he's saying like, Jen's not here right now.
She should buy a bear as a present.
All right, we got her on the phone here. You want to take the phone and you can hold it?
Okay, why don't you hold it?
I'm holding it.
Yeah. Jen, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jen, you're not being patched through in any kind of sophisticated way that I would expect from Eduardo, who is a mastermind. Instead, Blay just is calling you on a cell phone, and Sona's holding it.
I'm holding it.
I just said Sona's holding it.
I know, but I'm saying, of all people in here, I'm the one who's holding it, which is a really bad idea.
Oh, yeah, because you drop stuff.
Okay.
You've dropped your twins many times. Anyway, so, Jen, we want to clear the air because Chelsea Peretti was talking about what to do during a bear attack. We got the sense that she didn't know what she was talking about. She induced me to talk about it. I started saying shit, but I'm not sure I'm right. And then you text in and say, when you see a black bear, attack, which sounds crazy to me. You don't attack a bear that's minding its own business.
Okay. Well, what you do, it's not necessarily, I'm not saying like go after a bear.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
Yes, but like you want to like make yourself big and like bang pots and pans and like, kind of just like make yourself taller than the bear.
That's what my wife did when I met her. When I met my wife and tried to talk to her in a bar, she started hitting pots and going, la, la, la! La, 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 la! I had to reapproach many times over the years to get her. Anyway, well, so you're saying a black bear. Now, a grizzly, what do you do?
Well, okay, so here's the rhyme, because we haven't even gotten into polar bears. And that's a whole other bear.
Oh my God! What about koala bears?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Those ones, But okay, so the rhyme is as follows. It goes black attack. I stand by that. Brown lay down. So like play dead, because if you fight back, a grizzly brown bear is gonna just kill you, and it's horrific. And then white, good night. So you're just screwed. Like if you run into a polar bear, you're dead already.
I've always heard if it's polar, go solar. Meaning,
Honestly,
try
that
and
could
try and just get because it's responsible. They are bears that respect going green and being more responsible in your use of
Well,
electricity.
you bring up a kind of interesting point. Jen, how much of this is contingent upon this rhyme? Did they reverse engineer this? Is there science to this? Where are you getting your facts?
No,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because I listen to a lot of podcasts about bear attacks. Also, I am fascinated by bear attacks, and I've spent a lot of time like camping up in grizzly bear country up in Montana. So I do a lot of research, and I like to be prepared when I go out there. Obviously, having bear spray is key up there too. But yeah, it's proven fact. I think that's like the go-to rhyme that like the National Park Service and everything goes by.
So I say so bear spray is good, and also wearing the cologne Jupe.
They're just bottled the same formula.
Tracy Morgan brought me. Was it Tracy?
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan brought me a bottle of Jupe, and man, I think that would work on a bear too.
Eduardo, you have some confirmation here?
Yes, I can kind of confirm what Jen's saying. I went to nps.gov, which is National Park Service, and they say if a black bear charges and attacks you, fight back with everything you have. Do not play dead.
There you go.
Okay.
It says, and furthermore, it says direct punches and kicks at the bear's face, and use any weapons like rocks, branches, or bear spray to defend yourself. So that's for black bears.
Okay.
If a grizzly/brown bear charges and attacks you, play dead. Do not fight back. Cover your head and neck with your hands and arms. Lay flat on your stomach and spread your legs apart. Keep your pack on. It will help protect you during an attack. Stay still and don't make any noise. You're trying to convince the bear that you aren't a threat to it or its cubs. Do not get up right away because the bear may still be in the area. Wait several minutes until you are sure
You know
the
what?
bear is
Michael
gone.
Myers.
You know what I did? I did some of this research, and I went camping not long ago, and I brought a casket with me. And and a suit. And when I saw a brown bear in the area, I put on the suit and got in the open casket.
And you hired a bunch of people to come to your funeral as actors.
I hired 9 people to just look sad and be around me.
And they were all killed.
And pick it. They were killed because they were. I also brought food for them to eat because that's what would happen at a wake. So they were all picking at chicken salad. The bear attacked and killed them. But I was safe. And then the bear actually stopped and crossed himself.
And then didn't he give a little speech?
He gave a short speech, which is like, "This was a life well lived." And I think they did a good job on him. He looks pretty lifelike.
Oh my God.
And he did remark that I looked paler than most dead people he'd seen.
And that was a polar bear.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, wow. Okay, this is good. We just wanted to make sure, Jen, that we got some real information out. But I do want to underline that when Jen said, if you see a black bear attack, what she meant is if the black bear has attacked you, do not start searching for black bears and then randomly just punching them with your fists. That's, I think, a terrible thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make that clear. That is not what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm
it's what
just
it
saying if
sounded
comes
like.
at
It
you-
sounded like if you can find a black bear, punch him in the back of the head.
Go find one. Thank you, Jen, so much.
Of course.
Don't koala bears have like
Yeah, gonorrhea.
gonorrhea? Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
they do.
what's the rhyme for that?
Well, definitely don't lay down and spread your legs.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm just picking up the other advice. Spread your
Okay.
legs. That's what you said about the brown bear.
Ah.
Spread your legs. That's just what the bear wants. If that bear's done any time in prison.
Oh,
Why did-
man.
Anyway, okay, well, thank you very much, Jen. And I'm glad that we
course,
were.
happy to help.
You know what? I think we were responsible here
I agree.
because sometimes people get confused. They're listening to a couple of comedic fools talking, and they might, misremember later on.
I think the lesson here is listeners should come here for their nature facts from here on out.
Yes.
Mm.
If it's polar, go solar.